We have 2 tough away games in this episode that we have to win if we're going to have any chance of getting into the playoffs at the end of this season. Welcome to Bottoms Up, episode 7. Okay, before we get started with the episode, folks, I just want to thank you all for your support on this series so far. It's massively appreciated, and we are currently at 45 subscribers. I'd love to be able to get to 50 subscribers by the end of the year. In order to help me do that, I'd massively appreciate if you could leave a like on this video, subscribe if you're new, turn the notifications on if you wanted to see more episodes of this popping up in your recommendations and all that sort of stuff. It all goes a long way. Thank you so much for all the support you've given to this series so far. I really do appreciate it. Okay, let's get into this episode. And one bit of news I have for you is that I have applied for my National B licence. So we'll see whether they come back and agree to me doing it. I think it'd be a bit mean of them to say no considering how well we're doing, but let's wait and see. So the last time he was with us, we played MK Dons in the FA Cup second round, got beaten 3-1 in that game, but that was a much closer game than what the scoreline would suggest. I thought it was very competitive in that game, and the boys done us proud, really. Then we played Farnborough and won 4-1, 2 goals from John Benton, Charlie Hughes getting on the score sheet, and Greg Draper as well. We looked really good in that game. It was at home. We did look very, very good. Then we went away to Braintree, and I think we just had a brain fart, to be quite honest. I'm not sure what happened in this episode, but we went 4-0 down. Olumegbon, I've probably butchered that, I'm so sorry, with 2 goals in 2 minutes, both headers from corners. Aaron Blair on 26 minutes, and then Jeremy Santos on the 51st minute. By this point, I just thought, you know what, I'll give up on this game. I'm not going to bother making any substitutions. There's no point. The game's lost. And then Manny Ogunrinde got 1 goal. And then Charlie Hughes on 75 minutes got the 2nd goal. And as you can see from the substitutions, all 3 of them taking place in the 76th minute. When that 2nd goal went in, I thought, okay, it's 4-2. Could we actually get 2 more goals? Well, we did get 1 in the 89th minute for Edwino Vaz. Very good goal as well it was. But unfortunately, Will Davis had already put them 5-2 up by this point. So, yeah, it is really disappointing because, I mean, you see there, 13 shots on target, an XG of 4.40. Possession was pretty much 50-50. We had more high-intensity sprints than them, run pretty much the same amount of kilometres. The stats were just massively with us. We the woodwork twice as well. But somehow we managed to lose. And what I also don't understand, I mean, Edwino Vaz, don't get me wrong, he got a goal, but he's got a 9.8 rating. Can a defender really get a 9.8 rating when you've just conceded 5 goals? I mean, he's played some part in that, surely. Anyway, that was that game. I was livid after that because that's a game we shouldn't have been losing. And then we played Slough, beat them by 4-0. Really good performance from the lads. Again, we're much better at home than what we are away, that much I have to say. Greg Draper with 2 goals, Garrett Kelly with 1, and Alex Hernandez also getting on the score sheet. I brought him on for Charlie Hughes. We were just the better team. There's nothing else really to say about that. We dominated that game, deserved the win, and got the win. Then we played Ebbsfleet, who are in the Vanarama National League, so a division above us. I believe that's where they are. Let's just check. Yeah, they are. They're 7th in the league as well. And we beat them 1-0 in the FA Trophy 3rd round. Again, another performance I was delighted with. When you look at the stats, I'll let you read them yourself. I felt we were the better team. You know, we deserved the win. We got the goal on 6 minutes. It's quite a nervy wait at the end, but deservedly through to the 4th round. Then we played against Dover. Sorry, we had 2 games against Dover. So the first one we had away from home, we won 1-0. Tom Stephen, substitute left-back stroke centre-back. He took the penalty. When I saw he was taking the penalty, I was like, what are you doing? Why is somebody else not taking it? Why is Draper or Hughes or whoever not taking it? But to be fair to him, he stuck it away. And terrific penalty, 1-0 win against Dover away from home. Lovely. Then the home game, we won 2-1. And again, if we look at the stats, this was probably a closer game than what we would have liked it to have been. Nanakai and Alex Hernandez completing the comeback after Alexandru gave Dover a 1-0 lead. We got the win, the 3 points is all that matters. Then we played Chippenham, and we were at home. Charlie Hughes, as you see, missed a penalty in the 94th minute. I was stinkingly livid. I really was. I couldn't believe it. You know, if he'd scored that, we'd have had 2 extra points. And overall, I think we probably just about deserved to get the 2 extra points as well. But it wasn't to be. 0-0, we move on. Then we played Yeovil. Now, bearing in mind, Yeovil, are they top? They must be, yeah, they're top of the league. So it's been a couple of days since I've been on this save. So Yeovil, they won 2-1. They went 1-0 up through Reece Murphy in the 45th minute. But then Charlie Hughes, this time converting the penalty, 3 minutes into added time in the first half. But then on 54 minutes, Pat Webber got them the win. I don't think we can really complain about that. I mean, yeah, we had a better XG, but I keep saying it, that's going to come down to the penalty. Overall, I just don't think we were good enough really in that game, and Yeovil probably did just about deserve it. As painful as it is to admit it, we have to. Then we got drawn against Tamworth in the 4th round of the FA Trophy. This is the second time we've played them. We've played them up here as well in the FA Cup first round at their ground with a really good 2-0 win. This time we had to rely on penalties to get the win. Carl Finn gave them the 1-0 lead before we pulled it back with Edwino Vaz in the 40th minute. And then Greg Draper gave us the lead before Dan Creaney then gave Tamworth a lifeline by getting back into it. The penalty shootout was mad, but we won it. That's the main thing, which means we now have a 5th round tie against Vanarama National League side York, who are 3rd in the league. Considering we've already beaten Ebbsfleet, I'm not going to fear York. It's at home. I think we've got a very good chance of winning that. And I might even include that as part of the next episode, do something like York and Maidstone or something. But we'll see how we feel after these 2 tough away games. Then we played Eastbourne Borough away from home. Oh dear. I don't really know what to say about this. We were poor again. We were really, really poor. I know it looks a lot closer, but considering our goals come in the 86th and 89th minute from Nzengo and Draper, Billy Vega, who, quite honestly, I mean, he must, I'll check the stats shortly, but he must be among the top goal scorers. He's far too good for this level. If we actually click on him, he's got 16 goals in 30 appearances, 20 in 37 in all competitions. He's on loan from Arsenal. At the age of 20, he's never going to make it at Arsenal, but he's far too good for the Vanarama National League South. So, yeah, that was really disappointing. Don't know what got into us there. And that's, you look there, we've got 4 away games in a row. We've won 1, we've lost 1. We need to win these next 2. Taunton is going to be difficult. If we go and have a look at the table, go to the club info screen. Taunton are currently 7th. They're where we want to be, basically. If we win today, we will go above Taunton. Whether we go above Tunbridge or not is another matter, but we'll definitely go above Taunton, and we could even go above Torquay if they lose. Then obviously Welling down in 15th. It's an easier game on paper, but like I say, our away form can be very, very dodgy at the best of times. If we look at the relegation zone, Dover on 26 points, with us being on 48, 23 points with 14 games to go. I'm not looking down there anymore. I'm confident we're not getting relegated. We're going to stay up. I would settle for anywhere from where we are now down to 12th, 13th, quite honestly. I think that'd be a solid season for us. But anyway, let's get into today's game and let's hope we can actually pick something up from here. So we're not going to go cautious or anything like that. We never do. So this is the team we're going with. North in goal, Vaz left back, Ring right back, Gibbs and Davis in the middle. We're changing around the midfield a little bit. Garrett Kelly has been left out for today's game. Michael Dada has been complaining he's not getting enough game time. So we've got him in the ball-winning midfield role. We've moved John Benton in from the left to the centre, playing Nanakai out on the wing and Odelusi on the right, with Draper and Hughes up front. And they're getting a nice little partnership forming between the two of them. Nanakai has impressed me with his performances out wide recently. That's why I've decided to put him there. There are a few fitness concerns. We're not 100% where we need to be, but let's get into this game and let's pick up the 3 points against Taunton. We're going to kick off. Taunton have actually lost the last couple of games by the looks of it, so that's good for us. And they've got a defender who's pretty much dead on his feet as the game starts. I thought our fitness looked a bit dodgy. Theirs looks terrible, to be quite honest. And I can't see how that defender's going to last the whole game, that's for sure. So Taunton have the ball, and it's their attack. Vaz intercepts the through ball, gives it to Benton, back to Gibbs. Now with Benton, puts the ball upfield towards Charlie Hughes. But now Taunton win the ball back, and they can come forward. Where are they go? Is this going to be a goal? It is, of course it is. Malaki Linton with the goal. No, it's been disallowed. It's been disallowed. We've had a lifeline, folks. We've had a lifeline. As you can see from the... I'll just see if I can pause it a minute. These heat maps down the bottom. We are playing a lot further up than what they seem to be in their one. You know, there's their... I mean, what they play with? Yeah, they're playing with that horrible 7-man defence, basically, where you got your 3, your 4, and then your 3. So their 3 are barely out of their own half, whereas we've basically got only 3 in our half. So we seem to be the team on the front foot, put it that way. And 25 minutes have gone. Not been an attacking highlight from us yet. We have had a shot on target as of they. And now it's with a throw into Taunton. If we can win the ball back here and get a good attack going, that would be amazing. But they're patient in their build-up. They're going backwards though. That's fine by me. I don't mind them having the ball there. We just need to cut it out if they try a forward pass. Well done. Oh, we've just given it away. What are we doing? That's what frustrates me about this team, is they just give it away so easily. And there you go, 1-0. No, okay. And that was offside as well. I mean, they seem to have a bit of an issue with staying onside, do Taunton. I really think they're for the taking, you know. If we can actually... I mean, it's another... I think it's, the third highlight, and every highlight has started with Taunton. We've not actually seen anything for us at the moment. They try the ball forward. Ring intercepts it. He can now give it... This is looking promising. Draper. Oh, he almost gave it away. Dada with the ball out wide to Nanakai. This is looking promising. Gets the ball in towards the box. They clear their lines. They've picked up the second ball as well. But all they can do is punt it forward, and Gibbs picks it up. Now he finds Nanakai. Great ball from Gibbs. That really is. Benton. 1-0. Benton scores after 5 minutes. Oh, sorry, it's 5th of the season. After 5 minutes. I wish it was after 5 minutes. I calm my nerves a lot more. In the 44th minute... And John Benton is such a good player for us. He really is. We now have a free kick. Benton will take the free kick. He's going to go for goal, I'm sure. Doesn't look like he's passing it. Oh, he's hit the crossbar. Oh, John Benton, unlucky. We have deserved this lead at half time, I've got to say. I'm really happy if we can get another goal early on in the second half to kind of put the game to bed. I'm happy with the performance so far. Keep it up. Absolutely, I am. I mean, that defender of theirs is still on the field. Oh, they're playing it through. Oh, no. We've done well. Maybe a little bit of luck, but we've done well to get the ball away. But they win it back again. And that's 1-1. No, I don't think we're getting saved by the referee this time. Again, it's just such poor defending. It really is. We've just let him have the freedom of the city. I know it's his city, or town. Well, I wanted us to get the goal early in the half, not them. So that's not put my nerves any better. That's over the bar. Didn't think for a second we were going to score from that. Bit disappointed their 2 front men, Hughes and Draper. Could argue they've not really been given too much of an opportunity. So let's have a look at what subs we want to make. We've got Lionel Ainsworth. We could bring him on. Can he play on the left? As good as Nanakai can, apparently. And I think we're going to go with Hernandez up front. He's not going to be a target forward, though, that's for certain. He could be an attacking forward. I'm not really sure what a poacher works well with. I sort of think it will work well with a target forward, a target man, whatever you want to call it. Because then one man can hold the ball up for the poacher to come through on. So here's Vaz. It's our highlight so far. Oh, what? That's an own goal. Oh, I think that's got to go down as another comedy own goal. I really do. That was a terrible own goal for them. the work has come from Eduino Vaz, and we make another. I mean, you look at this; they just look dead. They don't seem to want. I mean, they've made one substitution so far. They could probably do bringing on some fresh legs, to be quite honest. But I'm happy for them to carry on as they are. So I think we're bringing Tom Stephen for Tommy. No, wrong one. Tom Stephen. There you go. Switch them around so that he's on his more comfortable side, the left-hand side. Let's see this out, boys. This will be a huge win. It'll be exactly what we needed. Let's not concede now. North with the goal kick. Pump forward from us, but I'm not really happy with a pump forward because it just goes straight back to Taunton. They can now bring it forward. Try the ball over the top, but we've won it. And we've kept the ball at the moment. And then we've lost it. So let's cut it out. Let's not give this away. So Ring to Odelusi. No, now Odelusi's lost it. But Ring wins it back to Dada to Ring. Come on, boys. Let's get a third. No, that's poor. Benton to Odelusi. Come on, Odelusi. Oh, still with Odelusi. He's through and goal. And it's 3-1. 9th goal of the season from Sydney Odelusi. And surely we've now won this game. I don't want to jinx us, touching wood everywhere, but surely we've deserved this. It's going to be a win for us, folks. We've won this huge game against Taunton. And if we're going to lose to Welling now, I'm going to be so annoyed because this is by far the toughest game. And there we are, full-time whistle blows, and that defender actually saw the game out. I mean, I think that's a miracle considering how low his health or condition, I should say, was. But yeah, stats make it look pretty even. I don't care, we won the game. That's all that matters to me. 3-1, Benton, own goal and Odelusi. Lovely stuff. And now we have the next game away from home again against Welling. How did they do, Welling? Oh, they picked up a win against Hemel Hempstead 3-0. I mean, Hemel Hempstead are down there. So we can definitely score goals against them. We're now up to 7th in the playoff places. A win against Welling will put us on 54 points. Let's get into the game, folks. Let's get into that game right now. Okay, before we get into the game, the board have rejected my request for a coaching course. But they have said if they're willing to listen if I believe I can put forward a compelling case for it. So let's see what they say. Let's discuss it with the board. With Graham, you wanted to talk about your recent request. I'd like to further my development by going on a coaching course, please. We're not sure that would benefit the team right now. That can. I mean, what was the point in that? All I've said to him is I'd like to do a coaching course. Surely they know that from when I put in the request. Wow, that is. Do you know what? I was falling in love with Aveley FC, but him, Graham Jennings. Wow, let's get into the game. Okay, so here we go. It's the away game against Welling. They sit 15th, we sit 7th. It's worth pointing out as well, this is our game in hand. We were due to play these off camera earlier on in the season, and the game was postponed because of a waterlogged pitch. So with a win here, we would go on 54 points. Bath have got Dartford. I'd expect Bath to win. They're in good form. But if they do or not, we're not going to go above them when you look at the goal difference. But we can definitely go above Torquay. And on the plus side, if we lose, we don't actually drop down anywhere. So it's kind of a free hit in a way. But it's not, because we want to win this game and get on to 54 points and put 4 points between us and the team below us, which is Maidstone, who we will be playing probably in the next episode. So let's get into the game. And I have rested the players in between games for a day. Ball winning midfielder to Mazzala. No, I want him as a ball winning midfielder, thank you. So let's have a look. I haven't actually picked the team at all, so I don't know whether I want to make any changes. I mean, John Benton's looking quite knackered in there, so I think I might bring Garrett Kelly in, swap him over with Michael Dada. Again, we need to have a few days off. If we look at our calendar, we've got Worthing next to a 17th, and that's a home game, so we should be winning that one. We've only got 3 days off, then 2 days, then 3. The games are coming thick and fast at the moment, folks. But I think we're going to stick with that. I'm not going to make too many changes. So yeah, that's the team we go with. So North in goal, Vaz at left back, Ring at right back, Gibbs and Davis in the middle. You can probably say that in your sleep. Kai and Odlusi out wide with Dada and Kelly in the middle, Draper and Hughes up top. Let's get into the game. Let's pick up this win and the 3 points that go with it. I'm going to be confident. I'm not going to be negative. We're winning this game. We're much better than them. I mean, they've won 3 of the last 5, to be fair. They're on a fairly reasonable little run. It's got them away from the relegation area a little bit. And they do have the first highlight. Russ with the corner. We head it away, but it's gone back to him. They play it in the box. Papadopoulos, and that's an easy goal for Odesanya. And that is 1-0 to Welling. Well, that's not a good start. Within 3 minutes, we're 1-0 down. Positivity hasn't lasted long. Again, we are the fitter team out of the two. They might tire quite a bit towards the end of the game. So if we can get an equaliser and stay in it for the second half, then I'm very confident we can get the 3 points here. But it's taken 24 minutes for us to get a first shot at goal, and it was on target. Obviously, it wasn't warranted as a highlight, but they have a throw in now to Welling. Get the cross into the box. It's headed away, but they pick it up. They win the second ball. They put the ball back in the box again, and it's 2-0. The man that, took the corner that Odesanya scored from, he's now got their second goal. This is annoying. This is what I mean about how inconsistent we are. We play really well against Taunton, a much better team than what Welling are. And then we come out against Welling and we're playing like this. You know what I mean? I'm actually going to point a finger at them. We haven't taken nearly enough shots. I'm disappointed with that. I want to just say you're a bunch of... Well, I won't finish that sentence because these are real people. But I'm just so frustrated, so annoyed. I mean, we're just not getting any shots away. Right, let's make some changes. Hernandez can come on for Charlie Hughes again. I am getting frustrated with Charlie Hughes because I don't think he's been performing all that well for me. Michael Dada can come on. I mean, he wants to be playing more football, but he wants to start playing well because he's been naff, quite honestly. Right, we have a highlight, folks. Here's Ring with the ball, goes back to Jonathan North. Gibbs to Vaz to Kai. This is a good move so far from us. Come on, Nanakai. Ainsworth to Vaz, puts the ball in the box towards Hernandez. Alex Hernandez with his 4th goal of the... No, it's offside, you son of a plumber. Oh, I can't believe that. I got so excited then thinking we were going to get back into it. Right, let's bring... I think we need to take Gibbs off, don't we? He's injured. I mean, you look at the ratings for us. We've been poor. We really have. Well, we have a throw in with Ring. If we can stay on side, it would be amazing. Hernandez. Oh, what a goal. Alex Hernandez, now he has got his 4th goal of the season. It's 2-1. We've got 15 minutes plus stoppage time to get another goal. Come on, boys. We can do this. Let's do it. Come on. I mean, look how tired they are. Pretty much every person's out on their feet. We're just not getting a highlight or any shots. Come on. No, it's not going to happen. 5 minutes of stoppage time. Oh, what can we do here? North with the goal kick. We win the ball. Davis to Ring. Back to... They're just passing it around between the two of them. You'd like to hit it forward. That would be great. But now Welling have the ball back again. We cut it out through Nanakai. And now here's Greg Draper. He's bringing it forward. He finds Edwino Vaz. Ainsworth! Oh, we know he can strike it from distance. It's going to be a corner. We're running out of time. There's a minute and a half left. Vaz will take a short corner by the looks of it. Well, I'm not sure I'm in favour of a short corner. We want to get the ball in the box and head it in. Gives it to Ainsworth. That's not a penalty. That won't be a penalty. No, it's a free kick. Puts the ball in. Draper picks up to Hernandez. Oh, it's Ainsworth sold short, and that's the end of the highlight. And we've lost 2-1. Well, no, I'm not saying unlucky, boys. I'm going to point my finger. I'm not happy with your performance out there. There's no unlucky about it. Right, well, that's the table. We're still 7th. Like I say, it was in a way a free hit, but yeah, not happy, not at all. So we've got Worthing next. We have to beat Worthing in a few days' time, and that will hopefully move us up the table as well. In terms of the schedule, like I said, we'll probably come back for York and Maidstone. So I'll play Worthing, Hampton and Richmond, who are 4th, and then Dartford, who are 11th, off camera. And hopefully we can pick up some wins in these games and go into the game against York in good spirits and high in confidence. So I'll see you tomorrow for episode number 8. And thank you very much for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, all that sort of wonderful stuff, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video. Have a good rest of your evening, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you very much for watching. Bye, folks.